Duncan! I know you ain't working today. Are you drunk already, Duncan?
No, Aaron. No, I ain't. Oh, maybe a little.
Says right here that you owe the saloon $9. I mean, are you never gonna learn? Make it easy on me. You're my last collection, and I just want to go home to May. You're not thinking about running, are you? You know how that worked out last time.
And Aaron, I need that money.
Well, you should have thought about that before you spent it on drinks.
Aaron, come on. Duncan.
Come on.
Oh, Aaron Mitchell, you ain't no friend of mine no more.
Stop drinking. That's what a friend is telling you. Now, where is it? You ain't a reading man, Dunk.
Come on, Aaron. What am I gonna do?
You're gonna have to stay sober is all.
You're stealing from me.
I ain't stealing. You know I'd never take all you got, but your debts need paying. I'm just taking enough what you owe the saloon.
Well, you ain't no friend no more.
A friend would advise another friend to stop drinking, which is what I'm advising you. Again.
Yeah. Well.
You got enough money in the book to hold you over until the boys at the ranch get you paid. Now, don't let me catch you down at the saloon anytime soon. Do you hear me?
Yes, Aaron Mitchell.
She loves that animal.
Looks like the feeling's mutual.
Hey, Papa, isn't he beautiful?
Ever since her mother passed, Claire's been putting her love onto horses.
Yeah, I'm real sorry about Helen, Terry. She was a good woman.
Yeah, I can't tell you how much we miss her.
That sheriff, has he dug up anything?
That sheriff ain't worth the powder, blow him to hell. Whole damn year. My wife dead, stock stolen by a bunch of thieving murderers. What's he come up with? Handful of nothing.
Well, you've got your baby girl, Terry. You're a good father. I know how much Claire loves that white horse. But he's too big for her. I have a little mare around back. She's about 2 hands shorter. She's healthy, and she's gentle. Claire could get up on her right now and be happy with her for a couple of years. And you could ride her too.
A horse like that would really help us out. You take $20 for it, Chet?
That's half.
Look, I'm good for it. That horse will help me get work. When I get a job, I'll get the rest back to you.
You're a good man, Terry, but I just can't give up my stock. I've got people I've got to pay. I've got feed, got a blacksmith.
Okay, Chet. Okay. Get the other 20, and I'll be back. Claire, honey, come on. We're going.
He's so pretty.
It was a good-looking horse, all right. But you know, sweetheart, he's awfully expensive. But hey, Chet was telling me about this mare he has. Just as fine, he says. So we're gonna work something out.
Really? When? Tomorrow?
Well, soon. And he said he was gonna throw in a riding lesson, too.
Yay, I already know what I'm gonna name her, Daddy. Know what?
Sure don't.
Rachel, you like it?
Sure do. It's a mighty fine name.
Bet you I could beat you home.
Good work, Mitchell.
Hand like this, I'm all in.
I fold.
Here's mud in your eye.
My pleasure. You found Duncan.
You know, Hank, it's your place, but you'd be doing a favor to Duncan and your soul on Judgment Day if you would just turn him out the next time he shows up.
I'll take it under consideration, Mitchell.
And you're out, cowboy. It ain't that hard. Fold, put your money in. If you ain't scared,
I ain't scared.
I can tell he's lying through his teeth. Call his bluff.
that's what I like to see. Now we got ourselves a game.
Good enough, buddy.
You called. You got me. Oh. Or do you?
Yeah.
Wait a minute here. All the money's not here. Hey!
Is there a problem, gentlemen?
He owes us $34. There was only $20 on the table. We're gonna go set it straight.
You boys need to know this ain't your job. I'm the debt collector here.
Debt collector? What the hell are you talking about? Out of our way.
The saloon has a policy in order to avoid any unpleasantness amongst the patrons. Ain't that right, Hank?
That'd be right, Aaron.
I collect all liquor and gambling debts. I'll get your money for you. Be here in the morning, 10 a.m.
Well, we're debt collectors ourselves, in the sort.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Sorry, but policy is policy. Plus, Terry's a good man.
Well, your friend Terry, he drank a little too much. And he made bets with the wrong people. We don't get cheated.
Look, I don't know you boys. Terry's not a cheater. He means well. And he's got a button for a daughter. But he ain't been right since his wife passed. Your money will be here in the morning. I guarantee it.
We'll be on our way. Pretty heavily armed for a debt collector, ain't ya?
Well, it's a dangerous world out there, my friend. You know anything about them, Hank?
Nope. Told me they were in town for a couple days, staying at the hotel.
You think they're from that bunch up Anton Chico way?
Well, wouldn't surprise me none if they was. I don't know if there's any bite with their bark, though. There haven't been any trouble up until now.
Well, May will be worried about me. See you tomorrow.
Night, Aaron.
Where were you?
He's trying to get us money for our horse.
It's okay, Daddy.
No, it's not. You deserve a horse. And a horse would help me get work, so it would help both of us. I love you, sweetie. Look, you know you don't need to worry about anything, okay? I need you to promise me something.
Sure, Daddy.
If you hear anything outside tonight, stay here.
What?
Anything. It doesn't matter. No matter what you might hear out there, stay in bed.
I promise, Daddy.
Now get under the bed.
Under?
Yes, now.
I'm scared. Leave the door open.
Where's the money? Where is it? Get out of the way!
We'll look for the money ourselves. Spread out, look around. Wait! That debt collector said that this tin horn has a daughter. Hot, go check that room. Dempsey, go look out back. I'll look for the money. Well, Hot?
Rob Jameson, she ain't in here.
Check under the bed.
I'm telling you, she ain't in there.
She ain't outside nowhere.
Maybe he has seen us coming and told her to run off.
The money's gotta be here somewhere. Keep looking.
You're awfully quiet tonight.
Well, May, I'd be lying if I said my mind went elsewhere.
Aaron Mitchell. And where might that be?
Over at the saloon. There's some new boys in town today kicking up a ruckus, threatening Terry.
Terrence Mackey?
Mm-hmm.
Is he still losing at poker?
Yeah. I'll have to go talk to him tomorrow. Let's see if I can get him a job at the saloon.
Heaven's sakes, Aaron Mitchell. Well, you go around helping people, you might as well be the town preacher.
Well, the good book says to bear another man's burden is God's grace.
Good book also says the Lord helps those who help themselves.
I'm not going to get to swapping Bible stories with you, May. I'll lose. It's just that man Terry lost to. He gave me the coldest stare. I mean, I could tell just looking in his eyes, that man was wicked and cruel.
The world is wicked and cruel. But a righteous man does not turn.
Well, what does a righteous man do in the face of wickedness all around? Oh, sit, May.
No, I can see right through you. I know where this is leading.
You know Sheriff Potter could give a damn about this town. I mean, all he does is sit in his porch and puff his pipe.
You are not running for sheriff and having me for a wife, too.
I'd make a good lawman.
You'd make a handsome corpse, too.
Now, May...
No, don't now May me. I'm not gonna have the man I love lying face down in the dirt of some back alley with a bullet in his back. Ain't nothing more to be said.
I work at a saloon, May. I barely make a waiter's tips. I mean, one of these days someone's gonna take a shot at me. We need the money.
We'll get by.
All right, May. All right.
Morning, Aaron.
Morning.
Got slow and easy for you today.
Yeah? How many?
2? Well, 3, I suppose. He's cash only today, Aaron.
You are the boss.
You're cash only, Aaron Mitchell.
This is the last time.
You hear me? The last time. If you two come home like this again, you'll be getting breakfast yourselves because I'll be going to Santa Fe to marry myself a rich man.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, Bertha.
Don't you be yesing me like that.
Yes,
ma'am.
I swear, you two. Lord of mercy, now who could that be at this hour?
Morning, Bertha.
Glenn Swanson, I know you know what this is all about, so get out here.
Mitchell, she's gonna have my hide.
Well, you should have thought about that before you went to the saloon.
How much this time?
$12.
$12? Gone for whiskey?
I believe so.
Gonna hurt.
That ain't all that's gonna hurt when I'm done with you. Wait.
My death's on your hands, Mitchell.
You're the one drinking.
Hey, where'd you get that money?
This covers Glenn. What do you want me to do with him?
Take that rope, tie him to that porch post over there with a good bow hitch so he ain't going nowhere.
Oh, now, Bertha, come on.
Enjoy your day, Aaron. What? You want some coffee? Oh, you're joking. Clyde! 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 Ow! Ow!
$7.
$7. Tie him up, too.
It's okay. You can come out, Claire. My name is Aaron Mitchell. I'm a friend of your father's. I need you to come with me in case the men who did this come back. I promise I'll get the men who did this.
Who's this?
This is Terry's daughter, Claire. I need to go put her in bed. You'll be safe here, Claire. Try to get some sleep.
What are you doing?
Calm down, May. I need you to listen to me. Terry, he's dead.
Terrence Mackey? But I don't understand. How?
Those guys I told you about last night at dinner, I think they came to collect his debt.
Well, where are you gonna take her?
She's gonna stay with us for a bit, May.
We are not taking in some stray.
May, the girl needs help right now. Okay? We can find her another home later. It'll be fine. I promise. Right now, this is something we have to do.
Aaron Mitchell!
Going somewhere?
I'm leaving.
I give the orders. I feel like playing another hand of poker before we leave.
Are you crazy? That debt collector's gonna find that guy's body soon if he hasn't already. Then they're gonna come looking for us.
I wonder what he thought when he went into Mackie's house.
You killed him for $34.
Kid's got a point, Jameson. If he went there this morning like he said he was gonna do, maybe he already told the sheriff.
That old sheriff? What's he gonna do? Did he come after us when Mackie's wife was killed?
What are you talking about?
He ain't talking about nothing.
You already knew Terry.
No, we didn't. We heard his wife got killed last year. That's all. Now, we got what you wanted, Jameson. Let's get back to Anton Chico rather than waiting on trouble to come find us.
No. No one pushes us out of town. Any town. That debt collector and that old sheriff come looking for us, they're the ones in trouble. Not us. I'm gonna go take a look around.
I told you to stay out of that saloon. Come with me.
What is it, sweetheart? Claire, is that him? Is that the man that was at your cabin last night?
You in some kind of hurry, Mitchell? Well, hello, ma'am.
Terrence Mackey's been murdered. I know who did it.
Murdered?
He's lying cold on his cabin floor.
Hello, who's this cute little bud?
Terry's daughter. She saw them.
That right, little girl?
She scared us all. She saw it. There's 3 of them. They were threatening Terry last night. They're over at the hotel right now. We can go take them.
We? You ain't no lawman, Mitchell.
I knew Terry Mackey well.
So did a lot of other folks. But they ain't rushing off to get themselves killed by going after 3 bad men at once. Now, I'll line up some of the part-timers and we'll have a look into all of this.
Sheriff's right, Aaron.
By the time he looks into it, they'll be gone. You take Claire home. Wait for me there.
Aaron.
You take good care of her. I'm going to the hotel.
You listen to me, Mitchell.
Come on, Claire.
Your husband's bound to get himself killed. If I were you,
Good day, Sheriff.
I seen that debt collector. He was headed to the sheriff's office. He had a little girl with him.
What?
Maybe it's a Mackey kid. I thought you two looked for her.
I did. And she wasn't outside.
She wasn't in the room neither.
I ain't risking it. We leave in 5 minutes. I go delivery. You two, wait for me here.
What can I do?
You got 3 saddle tramps staying here. 2 of them are toughs. One's a boy, maybe 18.
Good day, sir. Are you collecting a debt?
Yeah, that's right. Key.
You ain't the law, Aaron Mitchell. Room 6, out back. I don't want anyone dead in my hotel, Mitchell.
We should be gone already.
I told you.
Yeah.
He killed a man for $34.
So you said.
That ain't much to kill a man for.
They've been killed for less.
Doesn't bother you?
What bothers me is we should be riding already. If he ain't back in 1 minute, we're gone. What?
Shut up! You boys play everything easy, unless you're itching to join Terry Mackey right now. Put it down. You, take it out with your offhand. Put it down. You do anything fast and I will kill you where you stand. Now, I'm arresting you for the death of Terrence Mackey.
Show us your warrant.
You were looking at it. Now where's the other one?
Took off. Probably in Albuquerque by now.
You don't want to go after him, mister. He'll tell you himself he's downright trouble.
Yeah, I'm sure he will with that big mouth of his. You, turn that chair around. Put the back towards me.
What?
You heard me. You take that rope. Tie him up. Now, it's your turn.
No, it ain't. It's yours.
I leave you alone for 5 minutes, and he gets hogtied? Free him. Now, out the back. Let's go!
They ain't got nothing on us yet. But you kill them and they will, because it's our room.
told you not to go after them boys, Aaron.
Are you gonna stand there dispensing words of wisdom? Are you gonna help me up?
Oh, that's an ugly looking gash. You'd have better get yourself over to the docks.
Oh, yeah, I will. And then I'm gonna meet you at your office in 1 hour.
For what?
So we can go catch up with them.
There's 3 of them. They'd be happy to leave us dead on the trail. And as a matter of fact, they gotta be out of my jurisdiction by now.
Do you sleep at nights, Potter?
I'll send a wire over to the sheriff in Anton Chico. He'll deal with it. I'm warning you, Mitchell.
Tomorrow we can go ride some horses. Sure making a ruckus over there, Meg.
Now you listen to me, Aaron Mitchell.
I'm sorry about those men hurting you, Mr. Mitchell.
You call me Aaron, sweetheart. It's time for bed. You go get ready, and I'll come tuck you in.
Okay, Papa. I mean, Aaron.
Well, go ahead, Meg. I can see you're chomping at the bit.
You've been sweetheart this and sweetheart that, and her calling you Papa? We are not taking this girl in.
She's 10 years old, Meg.
Exactly. That means another family will adopt her. Lord knows I got enough to do around here taking care of this house by myself. As well as an ornery man who doesn't have the sense to keep his nose out of other people's business, getting himself beat up for them.
She could be useful to you, as well as a little light to have around.
I won't have it. That's the final word, you hear?
Just because we lost our own daughter.
I won't have it.
I'm ready to be tucked in, Papa.
I'm gonna sleep on the porch tonight, in case my fussing with the bandage were to bother you.
Thank you, Papa.
How far you figure we come?
We ran those horses pretty good. I'd say 15 miles, maybe 20.
That's what I figure. Means we got another 70 to Anton Chico.
Yep.
You reckon anyone's behind us?
Nah, I don't see how. That old sheriff, he likes his rocking chair a little too much. And that debt collector, he ain't going anywhere for a while.
Suppose you're right. But I got a real bad feeling about this, Jameson.
What's your feeling on Hart?
He was soft on Terry going down.
The horses are hobbled.
Good work. You hear anything?
Nah, it's that coyote over there. No one's on our tail, I reckon.
We're going around Puerto de Luna tomorrow. Just in case they wire the sheriff there.
Not me. Got a girl there.
We don't care if you got 8 girls there. You're coming with us.
No, I ain't.
One way or the other, you're coming with us.
Hold on a second, Dempsey. If Hart here wants to make a stop, that's all right. He could catch up with us. Right?
Yeah. I was planning on it.
See, Dempsey? There you go. You got first watch.
Me? Why not him? He's the youngest.
I'm the boss.
I wasn't gonna tell no one, Jameson.
I don't figure you would. Get some sleep. You got next watch.
Good boss.
Morning, Miss Mitchell.
Go out to the basin, wash your hands, then come right back here. Let me see. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Sit down. No, wait. Go out to the porch. Tell Mr. Mitchell breakfast will be ready in 5 minutes.
Miss Mitchell!
What did I tell you?
Mr. Mitchell ate on the porch.
Land's too broke to see anything on the flat from the saddle. Hart, go on top of that ridge. Look back down the road. Look hard. Any movement, anything at all, let us know.
Yes, boss.
Well,
I reckon we got another 50 miles or so.
I see some. Down there in the southeast, about 10 miles back, where the foothill meets the mountain.
Yeah, I see it. It's too small to be a wagon or any kind of posse. It's a lone rider.
Who do you reckon it is?
It's that debt collector.
You can see him from this distance?
I don't have to see him. It's that fool from the saloon. He's after us.
What are we gonna do about it?
It's a little trap.
I ain't about to be part of killing no one else, Jameson.
We ain't going to kill him. We're just going to take his horse. He could walk back to that two-bit town of his, or Puerto. Makes no difference to me, whichever he likes. I think I found a perfect spot for an ambush back there. Let's head on out.
You must be Dempsey. Where's Jameson hiding?
You've been reading up on us.
The sheriff reported to Luna. He wired us.
We'll have to have a talk with him.
I'm guessing Jameson killed Terry, so you're only the accessory, which means 10 or 20 years instead of a rope. You can talk to the sheriff from your cell.
Ain't likely, sister.
So where are they hiding? Jameson the kid behind those rocks? That's the best you could come up with?
Listen, Slim, we don't want to kill you, but we are going to take your horse.
Sure. He's over there behind the ridge. So Jameson sent you out here to get shot first, huh? It's handy. And he plans on the kid next, I'll bet. Are you gonna take my horse or what? Your move, Jameson!
Come on out, Hart. Pretty fast for a debt collector.
Wasn't expecting that. Do some sheriffing, marshalling maybe, Abilene, Dodge, no matter. Any way you look at it, you're done for.
How you feeling about this, Dempsey?
Shoot him.
For God's sake, Jameson. He ain't bluffing.
He ain't gonna shoot you. Not in cold blood, anyway. He ain't the top. Are you, debt collector?
Turn and face Jameson.
Kid, I know it was Jameson that killed Terry.
So you're only an accessory at this point. You stay out of this, I'll speak up for you at the trial.
Trial? There ain't gonna be no trial. Ain't no witnesses.
The girl, Jameson. You forgot about her. She was under the bed. You would have killed her too if you'd have found her. Now make her a play or put down the gun.
Hold it right there, mister! Put on the gun. Pretty fancy, mister, but 1 against 3? That ain't good odds.
Well, to tell the truth, I was figuring it was 1 against 2. I didn't think you'd throw in.
Well, here we are.
Don't be a fool, son. You're young. I'm telling you from experience, don't do something you'll regret the rest of your life.
You wasn't no sheriff, nor no marshal like Jameson said, huh?
No, I wasn't. I used to be like Jameson. I never murdered anyone undefended, though.
You remember what you said about speaking up for me at the trial?
I did. You best be giving me your gun belt, so the devil doesn't get you rethinking your position. You better get these bodies in the ground before they get any more rotten than they already are. You know, I found Claire, the girl, under the bed. I'm betting Jameson sent you in there to find her.
Yes, sir, he did.
And you looked under the bed?
Yes, sir.
You'll get 10 years, you know.
Yes, sir, I know.
How did you join up with them?
Well, I was imported to Luna, and they come through and told me they was going to rob a stage. If I came along and held a gun on the passengers, I'd get $100. Said they wouldn't hurt no one.
And you never robbed a stage?
No, sir.
I always wanted to see the ocean.
Sir?
Name's Mitchell. Aaron Mitchell. If you go to jail now, you'll be 30 when you get out. And jail won't have taught you a thing, but keep on doing what Jameson was doing. you ride west down the Estancia Road, in about 1,000 miles, you'll hit the Pacific. Take your time.
Oh, thank you, sir. Mitchell, Aaron, thank you, thank you.
Never cast your fate with men like that again, son.
Oh, you can bet on it.
Get out of here before I change my mind.
Yes, sir.
Papa!
Hey, sweetheart.
Guess what I did today?
You flew to the moon.
No. May and I went down to the creek and I rode Caleb into the water and found a huge frog.
Was it this big?
Almost.
She did, and she brought it back here with her.
Oh.
I did. Want to see it?
Why don't you show me after supper?
Okay.
How was work today?
A bit slow, mostly paperwork, but in my line of business, that's a good day.